Conscious Vibes TV. This is Bible in Court. Nana Kwame on Vice here. And then as usual, I have Yehuda Quintana here. Today is Bible in Court session again. Last week, we sat here and then we had very immense discussion, very immense teachings, and a very immense learning about the Old Testament and then the New Testament God. Are they the same? Yehuda Quintana brought this case here in the Bible in Court, right here in Conscious Vibes TV studios. And then we had our discussion, we went through, and then at the end of the day, we gave a verdict that the Bible God in the Old Testament and the New Testament are different altogether. Today we continue. I go by the name Nana Kwame. Today I have Mr. Yehuda Quintana. And then I've given him the name Prosecutor. So Mr. Yehuda Quintana is here again on the same case that he presented last week in this court. This is the part 2 or episode 2. Court is sitting again on this. And then this is what is going to discuss, or the case he brought in the court this session. Moses from the Old Testament and then Jesus from the New Testament. What are they saying? Are they talking from the same God or from different gods? Contradiction for Moses to Jesus says, Yehuda Quintana has presented this right in front of me, Judge Nana Kwame. Without wasting my time, let me go to Yehuda Quintana. Mind you, this show is not to mock anyone's faith, but to seek intellectual honesty and the truth about religion and their teachings. So we are not mocking anyone. We are not insulting anyone. So whatever that you think we are doing here, please have it in your mind that we are not insulting, we are not mocking anyone's faith. We are seeking for intellectual honesty and then the truth. Let me welcome Yehuda Quintana. Join me. Let me welcome Prosecutor Yehuda Quintana to the court today. Prosecutor.
Yeah, Nanaki.
Welcome to the court today.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So what do you have for court today?
Before I speak, let me say hi to my followers, my views.
Yes.
Conscious Vibes views
exactly.
Across Africa. I am very happy people are following this consciousness. Very, very happy to the extent that I can see some changes. I can see Africans are weakening in masses.
Yes.
And I know in the journey of consciousness, it's a gradual process from stage 1, stage 2
yes.
to the final stage.
Yes.
I know since we started, we will end it and finish it in successful way. So let me give thanks to them and beg them, please, if you are watching me afar and you not subscribe to this channel, Conscious Vibe TV, do much possible and subscribe, like and share. All your comments are welcome. Sometimes your comments may be a topic for us.
Yes.
Maybe we put a question there and we work on it.
Yes.
Conscious Vibe TV, YouTube.
Yes.
Conscious Vibe TV, TikTok. Conscious Vibe TV, Facebook. Follow and like. Today, my case in court is the Moses in the Old Testament versus the Jesus in the New Testament.
Yes.
Are they talking about the same God? Okay. Are they the same? Are they teaching us the same thing? I say no. They are not teaching us the same thing.
Okay. So, per the case that, as I said earlier, Moses and then Jesus from the Old Testament and then the New Testament respectively, are they teaching the same? Are they contradicting themselves?
Yeah.
One God or...
Yeah, they are contradicting.
Yeah, so today, the case is, what are you going to try to find?
Okay.
With your evidence and then your witness. And then you made it known to us that your evidence is the Bible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you are your witness is the Bible, and then your evidence are the
Quotations
in the Bible.
in the Bible. Yeah.
So as we say, if you go to court, they will maybe the prosecutors will go to court with you with your statement.
Yeah.
And then the judge will base on the statements, so your own words to judge you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are using the Bible to judge the
Christianity God
or whatever
it is.
Right. Go ahead and then let us hear your evidence that you are saying that the Moses from the Old Testament and then Jesus from the Old Testament, their sayings are different altogether and contradicting each other.
Okay.
Give us the evidence that you have for us.
Now, before the Jesus in the New Testament,
Okay.
according to the Bible, there were prophets in the Old Testament before.
Oh, okay.
There were prophets in the Old Testament before the New Testament Jesus came.
Okay.
Now we'll start some episode. Is Jesus the Messiah? It will be episode 1, episode 2. It's a broad topic.
Okay.
So it will be in a episode form. The Jesus Christians are following, believing now, it's not the real Messiah prophesy in the Old Testament about the Old Testament prophet. Other Isaiah, Jeremiah, Moses, and co. Jesus, current Jesus now, is not that Messiah. Now today, let me start it this way. The Old Testament God, the Old Testament prophet, they say different thing while Jesus came and said different thing.
Really?
Let's start it this way. Nana, can you open your Bible to how do you call it? Isaiah chapter 2.
Okay.
And verse 1.
Yes.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. You see, if you are watching me, everywhere you are watching me, a guy came under my video and he said, I am confused. And I was too happy. Because anytime somebody listening to you and the person become confused, that means the person is either to listen to lies or truth.
Yes.
So either I am lying or I am saying the truth.
Yes.
Now, if you listen to me and you become confused, it is on you to think. Any confused brain has to think. So if you are confused, you have to think either I am telling you the truth or I am lying to you.
Yes.
So
Isaiah
chapter 2 and verse 1.
The future, the heading, the future house of God.
The future house of God. Continue.
Here is the message which God gave to Isaiah, son of
Amos,
about Judah and the Jerusalem.
About Judah and Jerusalem.
In days to come, the mountain where the temple stands will be the highest one of all.
In days to come, the mountain in Jerusalem will be the highest of all. Continue, Nana.
Towering above all the hills.
The hills.
Many nations will come streaming to it.
According to what you are reading, it's a prophecy from Isaiah. He said many nations will come to that mountain. Continue, Nana. I have something to say.
And their people will say, let us go up the hill of the Lord to the temple of Israel's God. He will teach us what he wants us to do.
Yeah.
We will walk in the path he has chosen.
That means, according to what you just said, it's a prophecy. A time is coming, the whole world will walk there and worship the God of Israel.
Yes.
So, as a prophecy from Isaiah, the Israelites, the Jews, they are waiting for this prophecy. That a time is coming, the whole world has to go to Jerusalem to worship.
Okay.
It's a prophecy. Okay. They will go to mountain, how do you call it? Mountain Zion, which is in Jerusalem. That is where they will go and worship. I think if you continue, it will tell you.
Okay.
So continue.
For the Lord's teaching comes from Jerusalem. From Zion, he speaks to his people.
Thank you. From Zion. So it's a prophecy that a time is coming. The whole world has to go there.
Yes.
To go and worship the God of Israel. That is what the Bible says. Now, let's come to the New Testament.
Okay.
John chapter 4, verses number 20. Start from 19 and end in 20. According to John 4, there was a Samaritan woman who met Jesus on a well. And Jesus was asking for water. There was some conversation there. Jesus said something. We are coming to check what Jesus said against what Isaiah said.
Okay.
And see, are they speaking the same thing or there is a contradict there? If there is a contradict there, who is telling us the truth? Either Isaiah or Jesus. Now Isaiah versus Jesus.
Okay.
Isaiah says a time is coming, the whole world has to gather and go to Mountain Zion in Jerusalem to worship the God of Israel. Right or wrong?
Yes.
Now, John chapter 4.
John chapter 4 verse
Start from 19, let me see.
Verse 19.
Yes.
Yeah, I read. I see you are a prophet.
Okay.
Say, the woman said.
Yeah.
My Samaritan ancestors worship God on this mountain.
Yeah.
But you Jews say that Jerusalem is the place where we should worship God.
So the woman is quoting the Isaiah chapter 2.
Yes.
I quoted first.
Yes.
The woman say, you Jews say we should come to Jerusalem and worship God. That means the woman quoted Isaiah chapter 2 verse 1. Continue, Nana.
Jesus said to her,
Jesus said to the woman,
believe me.
Believe in me. Woman.
The time will come when people will not worship the Father either on this mountain or in Jerusalem.
Now Jesus is telling the woman, no, Isaiah is lying. A time is coming. People will not worship my Father, which is the God of Israel, in this mountain, which is Jerusalem. But Isaiah said, a time is coming, the whole world has to go there and worship the God of Israel. But Jesus said, no, a time is coming, people will not go there and worship the God of Israel. Nana, will you start again? I think your face is changing. Aha. So Jesus versus Isaiah.
Yes. Here is Jesus versus Isaiah. Isaiah is saying that a time will come, people will go to Jerusalem mountain.
Zion.
Yes, to Zion to
worship the God of Israel. Yes.
And then Jesus said, let me pick it from 19. I see you are a prophet, said. The woman said, my Samaritan ancestors worship God on this mountain.
Yes.
But you Jews say that Jerusalem is the place where we should worship God.
We should worship God.
Jesus said to her, believe me, woman, the time will come when people will not worship their Father either on this mountain or in Jerusalem.
That means Jesus is telling the woman, no, people will not go there and worship God in Jerusalem again. So Jesus has totally contradicted Isaiah. So as I'm coming, Anna, Isaiah said the time is coming. Prophecy. That a time is coming, the whole world has to go to Jerusalem on Mountain Zion and worship the God of Israel. John chapter 4 verse 20, Jesus said, no, a time is coming, people will not go there.
But Ken, let's break down this sentence.
Now break it down.
Now Jesus is saying the time will come when people will not. Meaning people are. Worshiping the Father there. Because he said the time will come, meaning right now they say the time will come, we won't be in Controversy TV.
Again, that means now we are there.
So now Jesus said that the time will come, people will not. So meaning right now people are there. And then according to Isaiah, a time will come, people will go there. Right now, it means no one is worshiping the God there. But a time will come that people will go there and worship the God. Have you seen the difference?
No, I've seen the difference. That means you are bringing different things. What you are bringing, you pull my mind somewhere. That means according to Isaiah, people are not doing it. A time is coming, people will do it. According to Jesus, people are doing. A time is coming, people will not do. Let's put that one aside. Let's take it according to Isaiah. Either people are not doing it now or they were doing it. He said a time is coming. The whole world must go there.
Yes, it's a must.
It's a must. That is a prophecy. Now Jesus said, no, nobody will go there. That means Jesus has totally contradicted Isaiah.
Exactly.
So who is who? Are we going to worship in Jerusalem as Isaiah said, or we will worship God in the spirit? Now, finish the statement of Jesus. I know the Jandamais, they will come under my video and come and tell you, read to the end. I want you to start from 19, read the whole thing to 21. I call them the Jandamais.
So as you start from 19.
Start from 19.
I see you are a prophet, sir. The woman said, Man, Samaritan ancestors worship God on this mountain. But you Jews said that Jerusalem is the place where we should worship God. Jesus said to her, believe me, woman, the time will come when people will not worship the Father, either on this mountain or in Jerusalem. You Samaritans do not really know whom you worship, but we Jews know whom we worship, because it is from the Jews that salvation comes. But the time is coming and it's already here, when by the power of God's Spirit, people will worship the Father as He really is, offering Him the true worship that He wants.
According to Jesus, people will not go to Jerusalem and worship as Isaiah said, but people will worship God in spirit and truth.
Yes.
Did Isaiah say people worship in truth and in spirit and truth?
No.
Isaiah said they will come to Jerusalem and worship. But Jesus said nobody will go to Jerusalem and worship. Isaiah said, a time is coming, people has to gather, go to Mountain Zion in Jerusalem and worship the God of Israel. Jesus said, no. I am telling you, a time is coming, nobody is going there.
But they worship
God in truth and spirit.
Now, so with these two comparisons, who is telling the truth?
I don't know, unless the Christians should come down there and do jandam.
Because now, any Christian here in Africa or Ghana or wherever that you find yourself, whether you be in Jerusalem and still worshiping God, meaning you are following what Jesus said.
Yeah.
You are worshiping God through truth.
So that means the person has rejected Isaiah. Forgetting they say it was Isaiah who prophesied about Jesus.
And then now
the same Isaiah prophesied that a time is coming, you people will go there, and Jesus say no.
So who revealed that prophecy to Isaiah?
I don't know if the God who sent Jesus revealed that prophecy to Isaiah.
And then this thing that he's saying, where did he get it from?
He will tell you everything I speak from, it come from my Father. These are the reason the Jews say Jesus is not the Messiah. Because according to the Jewish prophecy, Isaiah say a time is coming, the whole world has to come to Jerusalem and worship. Jesus came, he said nobody will go there. They say no. You are contradicting our prophet. You are not the Messiah. The Messiah don't need to contradict the prophecy.
Because I'm confused.
You confused. I know the listener, the Christian, the pastor has confused already. But they won't come. The pastors, we are calling you in the studio and you are not coming.
Please, our pastors out there, this is not, as I said, it's not for a debate or maybe mocking or anything. It's just about pure teachings. You know, Africans, we are in this. So we want to know or find the truth, the road, the exact thing that we need to follow. That's why we are here doing this. We are not doing this, as Yehuda as we said the last time, we are not doing this for fame.
No.
We are just want to know the truth and then the intellectual honesty behind all these things. So if you're a pastor out there, come to the studio, let us know what you know. Tell us what you know. Maybe you will be convinced.
The Bible is there.
Yes.
We quote, I think, open Isaiah 4:2. Let me see. Go to Isaiah 4:2. I think there is some to confirm there, confirmation there. Isaiah chapter 4.
We just want to know whatever that this Bible or the religious people are saying. True is the pure truth or nothingness. The Isaiah chapter 4 verse.
Start verse 1 to.
The renewal of Zion.
And the renewal of Zion.
The time is coming when the Lord will make every plant and tree in the land grow large and beautiful, and the people of Israel who survive will take delight and pride in the crops that the lands produce. Everyone who is left in Jerusalem, whom God has chosen for
Isaiah 2 rather. Isaiah 2. Sorry. Isaiah 2. I think you read there already. Isaiah chapter 2. You see the whole nation will come there and worship the God of Israel.
Yes.
Jesus said that nobody is going to go there and worship. So Jesus has totally contradicted Isaiah.
Right. So this is first evidence from Yehuda Quintana or prosecutor Yehuda Quintana in the courts of law today in the studios right here in Controversy TV. Isaiah prophesied and said that a time is coming, people, all the nation will go to Jerusalem on Mountain Zion to worship the Father. And then Jesus is saying that no one, a time is coming, no one will go to the mountain Zion to worship the Father in Jerusalem. Only will worship the Father through truths. So this is the first evidence. Let's go ahead and then hear our second.
Nana, there is no any Christian in this 21st era that can practice the words of Jesus.
Why?
There are 99.9% of Christians. If hellfire exists, the words of Jesus will put them into hellfire.
Why?
I repeat myself, 99.9% of Christians, I don't believe in hellfire. But if hellfire truly exists, because of the words of Jesus, 99.9% of Christians will go there. We are starting. Now let's start Matthew chapter 5. We are starting from 21. Matthew chapter 5 is the pinpoint today.
Okay.
So I'll be telling you, read here, you jump to there, you go here. So Matthew chapter 5 and verse 21.
Okay.
Let's start.
Matthew chapter 5, verse
number 21. I am telling you, no Christian can practice what Jesus said.
Okay.
No Christian can practice what Jesus said.
Okay. All right. So Matthew chapter 5, verse 31. The heading reads, murder begins in the heart.
21.
Chapter 5, verse 21.
Yes.
The heading reads, murder begins in the heart.
Okay.
You have heard that people were told in the past, do not commit murder.
Now, before you continue, anything Jesus will quote here, if you go to Old Testament, is there.
Yes.
You have heard that it was said, do not commit murder. I think if you go to Exodus chapter 20, verse 13, is there. Thou shalt not kill. So Jesus quoted the Old Testament. And tell you it was said. Nana, continue, let's go. Do not commit murder.
Do not commit murder. Anyone who does will be brought to trial.
That means if you kill, you will be brought to trial. Continue, Nana.
But now I tell you.
But now, Jesus, I tell you.
If you are angry with your brother.
If you are angry with your brother,
you will be brought to trial.
You will be brought to trial.
If you call your brother you good for nothing.
If you call your brother good for nothing,
you will be brought before the council.
You brought before the council.
And if you call your brother wordless fool.
If you call your brother wordless fool,
you will be in a danger of going to the fire of hell.
According to Jesus, if you call your brother a fool, you go to hell.
Why?
These are the reason no Christian will go to heaven, but they will go to hellfire, if hellfire existed. Jesus said, if you call your brother a fool, you're gonna go to where?
Hell.
So ask yourself, how many Christians tell their brothers fool?
Each and every day. Even the pastors in churches, they are all, automatically telling people.
They will still come and give you Bible verse, which the Bible calls people fools.
In the New Testament or Old Testament?
I don't care everywhere they'll get it from. So if you can get me a Bible verse that can call people fools, then you can quote that one to defend yourself. That means you are proving your Jesus nonsense. Because Jesus said, don't call your brother a fool.
Yes.
If you call your brother a fool, you got to go to where? Hell fire. So imagine Christians who are telling their brothers fool. Today I don't want to judge Jesus. If I were to judge Jesus himself, like this word will put Jesus in hellfire if there is hellfire. Because Jesus said, if you tell your brother a fool, you can go to hellfire. Yes. Now I can give you a Bible verse where Jesus is insulting people, they are fools.
Are you for your
Matthew 23 verse 17.
Because ones who lay the rules shall follow the rules.
Shall be abide by the rules.
Matthew chapter 23
verse 17.
Verse 17.
Jesus, he who tell people, if you tell your brother a fool, you go to hellfire. That Jesus is telling people they are fools. So if I tell someone a fool, then I'll go to hellfire. Jesus is also insulting people they are fools. Where will he go? Read it.
Matthew chapter 23 verse 17.
Yes.
Blind fools.
He even had blood. He's calling them blind fools. Jesus is insulting people, they are fools.
Which is more important, the gold or the temple, which makes the gold holy?
Now, I make my second point. Let's go to Matthew chapter 5 and verse 20. Now, Jesus has caught Jesus has been caught by the trap.
Yeah.
Matthew 5:21 to 22. Don't call someone a fool. If you call someone a fool, you're gonna end it up in hellfire. Jesus was calling some people fools. Blind fools. Where will Jesus go? Answer for yourself. Or you come to the comment section, the video and that, and do your jandam. Now, Matthew 5:21. Continue to 23.
Okay. So I should read the 23.
Yes, add the 23.
Okay. 23. So if you are about to offer your gifts to God at the altar, and there you remember that your brother has something against you, leave your gifts there in front of the altar. Go out once and make peace with your brother.
These are the reason Christians, if there is hellfire, they will go there. How many Christians are practicing this? Jesus said, if you are sending your tithe, your collection, any gift you are sending to the altar, then you remember that you have problem with your landlord, your co-worker, your sister, your classmate, your brother. Leave the tithe, leave the gift, leave the collection there. Go home and settle with them. Exactly. Mr. Christian, you are disgrace to Christianity. You are disgrace to Christianity. You don't speak with someone, but you pay tithe. You don't talk to your landlord, but you still pay collection. Look, you have issues with your co-workers. You are a Christian having issue with your co-workers, and you are still paying tithe. You are rather cursing yourself. These are the reason I am telling you, the Jesus in the New Testament, nobody can practice what he says. Because 98.8% of Christians are the people, they have grudges with people, but they still go and pay tithe, pay collection.
They are this same Christian that say that the Old Testament is past, and then the New Testament is what they
are practicing, they are following. Yeah.
So why then not them obeying and then be following all what Jesus?
Logically, there are things, if you follow in the Bible, you become a fool. Sorry to say this word. Anytime you practice what Jesus said, indirectly, you lost your logic. How can Jesus tell you to pray for your enemies? That is why Christians cannot practice it. Because they see, no, I don't need to pray for my enemy. Yeah, okay. It is nonsense to pray for my enemy. So there are some things Jesus said in the Bible. If you follow, so every good Christian is a good fool. Good Christians are good fool. Nana, today I have to make my point. Yes. Nana, go and continue there. Yeah. The verse 20, you read 23.
Yes. I will come and read your comments for you. So let's go. Matthew 5.
You ended 23, so 20, continue 24.
24. Okay. Leave your gifts there in front of the altar. Go out once and make peace with your brother, and then come back and offer your gifts of God. If someone brings a lawsuit against you and takes you to court, settle the dispute while there is time. Before you get to court, once you are there, you will be turned over to the judge,
and you will be sent to prison.
You over to police, and then you'll be put in jail.
Now look, go to our court. I'm asking you, which people are there? Christians.
Yes.
But your Bible is telling you, if you have a grudge with your brother, don't send them to court. Settle the case in the house. Yes. Today, Najegezi and Kumchacha are in court. They are pastors.
What are they doing?
I don't know what came. Najegezi and Kumchacha are in court. But your Bible says, as a good Christian, as a Christian, if you have problem with your brother, don't go to court. I am telling you, that means they turn the word of Jesus to be stupidity, nonsense. So Kumchacha say no. Which me am a court. Now guess you see no. If you fool, let's put the Bible aside. I'll take you to court. I am telling you, no one can practice what Jesus said. If you practice what Jesus said, you become a fool in the society.
Now they are putting the judgments from the Bible aside, and then they are running to the
reality
or the human judgment.
The human judgment. Because Jesus said, if you have a grudge with your brother, don't settle it. Don't take them. If you don't do that, they will take you to court, and finally you end up in prison. As I'm talking now, I saw something on social media, Najegezi against Kumchacha. Prof, your friend say, I saw for more my anymore. Nana to us, uncle. My point is something they won't kasa. Today you won't talk.
I just want to read a comment of our lovely viewers. That's why. If someone, okay, that was the 25.
Yes.
26. There you will stay, I tell you, until you pay the last penny of your fine.
So they will take all of your money.
Yes.
So you settle the case in the house. Continue, Anna.
Continue from the 27. The heading reads adultery in the heart.
Now, Jesus want to quote another verse from the Old Testament. Yes. Let's think. Let's apply logic. I am telling you, if you're a Christian, listen to this Bible verse. No Christian can practice Christianity. No Christian can practice the words of Jesus. If you try to practice the word of Jesus, I'm sorry to say, you become a fool in the community. Unless you reject the words of Jesus. Continue.
You have heard that it was said.
You have heard that it was said.
Do not commit adultery.
Do not commit adultery.
But now I tell you.
But now, Jesus...
Anyone who looks at a woman and wants to possess her is guilty of committing adultery with her in his
Then
heart.
That means all Christians has committed adultery. In the Old Testament, if you sleep with somebody's wife, you commit adultery.
Yes.
But Jesus said, if you look at the woman, then you have some feelings. You commit adultery already. So now, check in your heart. Your pastor will go there. Everybody from the church, from the bishop.
Christians, how far?
No, I am telling you, this doesn't make sense.
Because we all know that maybe before you meet a lady or someone that you want, maybe it's the feeling that you have for the person that will make you
go to the person.
But here Jesus is saying that if you see the person and then
you are burned already.
How? I mean,
so how do you tell me?
So now how would Junior go?
So how do you tell me somebody can follow this?
Because
Old Testament, you sleep with my wife, you committed adultery. You know, even critically, Jesus has to answer some question critically. Nana, you went out, walking around. You saw my wife. You never knew she was married. You saw her and you say, this woman is very beautiful. I wish she become my wife. Jesus said, you go to hellfire. For not knowing she is my wife. So Jesus will have explained. If you look at somebody's wife, but Jesus said, if you look at a woman, either the woman is married
or not,
or married, then you say, this woman is beautiful. I wish you become my lady. Jesus said you go to hellfire. Imagine Christians, if this is true. Imagine Christians who landed in hellfire, if that hellfire exists. I am telling you, what Jesus said doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense illogically. Illogically. Even Jesus said something in Matthew 5:21. He said, if you become angry. No, angry is part of humanity. It's nature.
It's nature.
Even Jesus himself became angry.
Yes.
Jesus said, you go angry, you go to hellfire. If you read Bible verses, Jesus became angry. You read Bible verses, God was even angry.
Yes.
So if angry will lead us into hellfire, the God who became angry, where will he go? Won't he go there with us? So if there is hellfire, we will share with Jesus and God. Because if I'm hungry, if I become angry and I'll go to hellfire, I'll quote you, Jesus. According to Mark, when you saw, how do you call it? That you saw, according to, I think Mark chapter 2.
You saw people selling in the house.
In the house, you became angry, start beating them.
You drew a stick or whatever and then used to.
Nana, continue, let me make my point. Today I have some points.
Okay, so continue from the 29, right?
From 29.
So if you are right, I causes you to sin, take it out and throw it away. It is much better for you to lose a part of your body than to have your whole body thrown into hell.
Okay.
If your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and then throw it away. It's much better for you to lose one of your limbs than to have your whole body go off to hell.
Okay.
Marriage is scared and binding, which is the 31.
The verse 31, okay.
It was also said.
It was also said.
Anyone who divorces his wife must give her a written notice of divorce.
This is the main reason why pastors, if you allow me, I'll mention names.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
They will go to hellfire.
Now, you don't want to mention name.
The Bible is coming to tell you.
Okay.
If you marry, then you divorce your woman, and your woman got married to another man, you who divorced the woman, you will go to hellfire.
Hey, why?
This is why I say, if this is true, do you know church, how do you call pastors who go to hellfire? Nana, I want you to pick it one after the other. Read it. Listen to me. Let's digest it down for Christians to see what their Jesus is saying, if they can follow.
Okay, so taking that again.
Matthew 5, verse 31.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 31.
Uh-huh.
It was also said
in the Old Testament,
anyone who divorces his wife must give her a written notice of.
According to the book of Deuteronomy, if I marry and I want to leave the woman, I have to give letter, notice, and give it to the woman and divorce her.
Yes.
That was the Old Testament law. Now continue, let's hear Jesus.
I tell you.
But now, Jesus, I tell you,
if a man divorces his wife for any cause or other than her unfaithfulness.
One, if a man divorces his wife for any cause other than being faithful, say, your wife was not faithful to you.
Yes.
Because of that, you divorce her. Wahala. What is the faithfulness he's talking about? I think, let me see if I can get good news to open it well. Here. But some other Bible translation will tell you, if your wife didn't commit adultery, if you divorce your wife because she didn't commit adultery, you go to hellfire. Matthew chapter 5. You think we people, we are here to joke with you, eh? Matthew 5:31. I think I have it here.
Okay.
It has been said, anyone who divorces his wife must give her a certificate of divorce. But I tell you, anyone who divorces his wife, except for marital unfaithfulness, causes her to become an adulteress, and anyone who marries that divorced woman commit adultery. How?
Oh.
How?
So let's say I've divorce my wife, and then anyone that later gets married to
that woman, the man also has committed adultery. How?
Wow.
So Nana, the main problem is the man who divorced his wife because his wife didn't commit adultery. Let's check that. Now let's ask Ghana pastors, Ghana Christians, why do you divorce your woman? Did your woman committed adultery? No. You divorce your woman. Your woman didn't commit adultery. You don't need to divorce her. So the only reason, according to Jesus, the only reason that can make a Christian divorce his wife is when the woman commit adultery, sleep with different man. So if your woman was a thief, because she was a thief, you divorce her, you go to hellfire.
Even if she attempt to kill you.
If your woman even attempt to kill you, you divorce her, you go to hellfire, according to Jesus.
Yes.
If your woman was not respecting, don't divorce her. If you divorce her, according to Jesus, you go to hellfire. Yes. If your woman is a bedwetter, she used to urinate on bed, you divorce her, according to Jesus, you go to hellfire. If your woman, her teeth rot, green teeth, you divorce her. If your woman is smelling, in any condition, if you divorce your woman, according to Jesus, you go to hellfire. The only opportunity, the only certificate a Christian has to divorce his woman is when the woman commits adultery. Now, Nana, let's do calculation. I am asking Christians, how many pastors in Ghana? How many prophets in Ghana? How many so-called men of God in Ghana, in Nigeria, divorce their women because they didn't commit adultery? Nana, this is why I say Christians cannot go to heaven if there is heaven.
Because Yehuda, I'm being judged on this show, and then per this evidence that you are giving, Moses in the Old Testament said that if you sleep with someone,
but his wife
is
adultery.
That Jesus said that if you just look at not someone's wife,
If you look at a woman,
and then you get the feeling of, oh, Charlie, you've committed adultery.
you go to hellfire.
Go to hellfire.
Yeah. And again, Jesus said, if a man divorce his wife, then you go and take that woman and marry her, you commit adultery. Now, how many Christians marry divorced women?
Yes, so right now, practically, Jesus in the New Testament want to tell us that any divorced woman should not be married.
Thank you.
So our ladies out there, according to Christian ladies out there and the Christian men out there, according to the Bible, if you are a lady and then you've been divorced,
and you know you didn't commit adultery, don't go and marry again.
Don't go and marry again, because you made the man who is coming to marry you
an adultery causer.
And then also you as a man going to marry that woman, you are going to commit adultery. So practically, Jesus is telling us that no one should marry
a divorced woman. But I'm asking you, how many divorced women are married in Ghana? They are Christians. But Jesus is telling you, if they divorce a woman, if you are a man, don't go and marry the divorced woman. Yes. If you married a divorced woman, you committed adultery. You go to hellfire.
This is what Jesus is saying in this New Testament. So my question is, how many Christians can follow this?
Are practicing this?
Or practicing this currently? Can I know? And then even Yehuda, let me ask this. This particular verse that we just read, how many Christians are aware of?
No, they don't read it. They don't read those places.
Why? And then why? Because
this will not bring you money.
This thing is a pure saying and then direct words from Jesus Christ. Because if a Christian, you following Jesus Christ with this direct words from Jesus Christ, and then you are not following this, I mean, then the Christ that you are following and then you are calling yourself Christian, then mean you are lying to yourself. Yehuda, let's continue. The journey is long.
Yes, continue the same place.
Yes. We are continuing from Matthew there.
You reach 31.
So let me go to 32. But now I tell you, if a man divorces his wife, okay, I've read that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so or I should call it, okay, I ended that on faithfulness. Let me continue. Then he's guilty of making her commit adultery if she marries again, and the man who marries her commits adultery also. Okay. Now going to 33, Jesus forbade oaths. You have also heard that you have also heard that people were told in the past, do not break your promise.
Yeah.
But do what you have vowed to the Lord to do.
Okay.
But now I tell you, do not use any vow when you make a promise.
Okay.
Do not swear.
According to
heaven, it's God's throne.
According to Jesus, do not swear. I think last week we said that.
Yes, said that.
So now continue.
Not by earth, for it is the resting place for his feet, nor by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king.
Okay.
Do not even swear by your head, because you cannot make a single hair white or black.
Okay.
Just say yes or no.
Now verse 38.
Verse 38. Okay. Go the second mile. You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But now I tell you, do not take revenge on someone who wrongs you.
That means, you see, now, according to Jesus, he said in the Old Testament, they say an eye for eye, tooth for tooth, ear for ear ears. But me, Jesus, do not take revenge.
If someone's wrong you.
If someone wrong you.
Christians, are you aware of this?
They are aware, but they can't practice. That make their Jesus to be speaking nonsense. Because if Jesus can speak and you can't practice, that means you are sensible than Jesus. Jesus said, do not take revenge. Yeah. But come to my DM. Only pastors are taking revenge, insulting me. Let me put myself aside. Mr. Christian, Mommy, Papa, Christoni. Jesus say, don't take revenge. Why do you have to take your brother or your sister to court?
Yes, because he said if someone wrong you, slaps you on the right cheek, let him slap on your... Hey.
You see?
Let me try and see it.
Me, I don't believe this. You rather believe this. And I'll make sure the first slap, you can't turn the other cheek, because I'll make sure when I slap you, your head will turn around. You see, Christians cannot practice. And you know something, Nana, start something. Let me show you something. Let me show you Christian tricks.
As you do.
Read the place where you read right now.
Yeah.
Matthew 5:38.
5:38. You have heard that.
Nana, wait. If you're a Christian, listen to me. Let me show you how Christians they dodge. They use their brain, but we are smarter than them. Matthew 5:38. Read.
Yes, you have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye.
An eye for an eye.
Tooth for a tooth.
Tooth for tooth.
But now I tell you, do not take revenge on someone who wrongs you.
Okay.
If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, let him slap on your left cheek too.
Now, Nana, you read something. It is 2 paragraphs. You join 2 paragraphs.
Yes.
Christians will teach if someone slap you. No, Christians will teach you, do not take revenge.
Yes.
They will preach. That means do not take revenge. Yes. But they won't tell you it's a proverb. But if you read, if you say the chick, if someone slap you, they will tell you that one is a proverb. Aha. This is how they behave.
Okay. Now let's say it's a proverb. He's saying that if someone wrongs you,
don't take a revenge.
So if I come and then I slap you, I've wronged you. So you don't need to slap me.
Yeah, but Christians will tell you it's not physical slap. Yes, they are bad. I know them. I was once a Christian and I was a pastor. So I know how we dodge questions. I know how we preach.
So directly, Christians say, that one, if you can slap me, I will give you back.
So when I go, we will preach. Matthew 5:38. Jesus said, do not take revenge. So if someone do something against you, don't go against the person. But the same Jesus said, if someone slap you, turn the other one. Now, Christian will tell you when that one is a proverb. It's a proverb. Jesus was speaking in parables.
Right, so
but when Jesus said, if someone sin wrong you, do not take revenge, that one is not in parables.
Then Jesus said, if you look at someone, a certain lady, and then you develop a feeling for her, you are going to say, then that one too is a proverbial statement.
They will tell you it's a parable. Then you know how they explain. They will tell you that yes, because Jesus know that before you go for somebody's wife, you will develop feelings before. Yes. So Jesus don't want you to develop that feeling. That means you make that Jesus to be wiser than the God who gave feelings. In the Old Testament, the God know that still I gave you the feelings, but control your feelings.
Yes.
So don't go to somebody's wife. But Jesus said, no, don't even let your feelings work at all. Because when your feelings work, you go to hellfire.
When you start coming, put it down. when the fire start coming, you quench it with what you call it, water.
But the Old Testament know your fire will come. So he said, control the fire. Don't send the fire here. That is logic.
Don't send the fire to
somebody's wife.
Yeah, so Makuchu. Good afternoon, brothers. Yahuda and Justice Nana. Good afternoon to hello, my Kings. I love you so much. Kings, keep on doing great job. I'm watching from South Africa. My name is Ken Breeder. Cream the live screen. Okay. Makuchu, it's obvious that every prophetic concept in the Bible has a direct contradictory proclamation in another verse. What a holy lie. So what a holy lie.
Holy lies.
We have Atito Naja, if I'm mentioning it right. Watching live from Kenya, Yahuda, please enlighten us. I love the way you argue with evidence. I was really questioning religion for a long time. I think I have gotten a channel to teach me a lot. Thanks. Yeah, thank you too. Bram say, let's go to court.
We need to go to court.
Kenya. Let's go to court. Makuchu is saying, even in their various cathedrals, they have marriage tribunals where couples either settle or divorce each other if need be. Yeah, so this is what we are saying now. So, Laura, let's continue on from where we left now.
And we are continuing from 38.
Yes,
but before we continue to 38,
okay.
I think you were interrupting.
Yes.
I want to clear something here.
Okay, sure.
According to Matthew 5:38,
okay, sure.
Jesus said, you heard it was said in the Old Testament, an eye for eye,
yes,
tooth for tooth. But me, Jesus, I am telling you, do not take revenge. That means when someone do something bad against you, don't do bad to the person back. Jesus continued and said, so if someone struck your left cheek, turn the other one for him. Please. The first one Jesus said, if someone wrong you, do not revenge. It's not in parable. So if someone slap your right, turn the left. That one too is not in parable. So no Christian should come and tell me that one there. And for that one, Jesus spoke in parable. Jesus said, do not take revenge. That one is not in parable. You get me clear? So from today, if you're a Christian, if someone do something against you, even if someone slap you, it's not a parable. You have to turn the other cheek for him to be slapped. And you know, this Bible verse was a verse they were quoting for our ancestors when they were beating them. The Bible says, oh, if I beat you, turn the other cheek. Yes. Nana, continue, let's go.
Yes.
Verse 39.
Verse 39. But now I tell you, do not take revenge on someone who wrongs you. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, let him slap on the left cheek.
Verse 40.
And if someone takes you to court to see you for your shirt, let him have your coat as well.
You see, another one. If someone take you to court because of your shirt, add the coat. So if you are a Christian, you buy a land, somebody took you to court because of the land, you don't need to go back for the land. You have to go and buy blocks and add it to him so that he can use the blocks to build on the land.
Are these parables or proverbial?
They will still tell you it's parable because they can't practice. So anytime Christians cannot practice the words of Jesus, they tend them to be parables. They will tell you Jesus is speaking in Proverbs.
So in Proverbs, let them translate into a practical...
in reality.
Yes. And then let's practice because all of them are words of Jesus Christ.
Words of Jesus Christ.
So if it is in Proverbs, in parables, let's translate it into practical aspect and then we follow.
You know, if they don't say it is in parables, if they practice, they will become fools. Because how do you have to tell me if I have a grudge with my brother, with my shirt, my coat, and he take me to court, I should add the shirt so that he can even dress well. Now, Christians will say, this doesn't make sense. That is why they still take people to court.
So mean right now, like, okay, now Christians, when Jesus speaks in parables, we put it somewhere. When Jesus speaks in Proverbs, we put it somewhere. But the one that you think that is not parable or is not Proverbs,
practice them.
Practice them.
Thank you, Nana.
And then those that you are saying parables and then Proverbs, let's translate them because
into reality.
Dreams, right?
Yeah.
If you dream, that's why you prophet, you say that you slept and then Jesus came to your dream and then said did that.
And I mean, I don't want to cut you. You come to Akan, you come to Ghana, they say asem no kore.
Yes.
Asem no kure na yedi bube. It is I want to yesu nkasa wa bebre mu a. That means asem o kan ye no kure.
Exactly.
Eti your Bible says, Nana, read it there. Let me hear. Matthew 5, is that verse 40? Read it.
Yeah, chapter 40. If someone takes you to court to see you for your shirt.
If someone take you to court to see you for your shirt,
let him have your coat as well.
Then you have to tell the person to add his coat. Continue, Nana. So I am saying, if you're a Christian, then you have a grudge with a land. You bought a land. Somebody came and buy the same land. Then it turned court case. When you reach there, you say, oh, Jesus said, if they take the top, I should add the down. If they take the coat, I should add the shirt. Since you take the land, please get blocks. I'm giving you the blocks. Go and build on that land. Continue, Nana.
And if one of the occupation troops forces you to carry his pack 1 mile, carry it 2 miles. When someone asks you for something, give it to him. When someone wants to borrow something, lend it to him.
Yes.
43. Love your enemies.
Here, this was the lie I quoted here last week when Jesus was lying. Now, you see, when we started, I know you will not go and watch the whole video. When we started Matthew chapter 5 verse 21. Jesus said, it was said, do not murder, Is it in Old Testament? It was not there. It is there.
there.
Jesus said, it was said in the Old Testament, do not commit adultery. Is it there or is not there?
Yeah, it's there.
Jesus said, an eye for an eye. Is it there or is not there? Now, Matthew chapter 5, verse 43, that one is not there. This makes Jesus a liar. And nobody is still coming to take Jesus from my hand. No one can defend Jesus from my hand because he lied. You can't defend the liar. If you defend the liar, you become a liar. So anyone who is trying to defend Jesus from this Bible verse become more lie than Jesus. Matthew 5, verse 43.
You have heard that it was said.
You have heard that it was said.
Love your friends.
Love your friend.
Hate your enemy.
Hate your enemy.
But now I tell you.
But now, I tell you.
Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you.
You can't be a Christian with this. You can't practice what Jesus is saying. To love your enemy. Pray for those who persecute you. Who? Who is coming? Who is coming to tell me? If you practice this, why are you shooting the devils in the church? Why are you shooting the witches and the wizards in your churches?
Are we saved? Because
these are the reason I don't need to follow this such a Jesus telling me pray for your enemy. If we can pray for enemy, why don't the Israel pray for the Palestinians and the Iranians? Jesus said pray for your enemy. For those who persecute you every day, persecuting Israel, Palestinian and co. Why won't they pray for them? One day Israel will come and say, oh, the God of Israel, we know you sent Jesus to the whole world to come and die for our sin. We are the Israelites, and we know Jesus, Yahweh sent Jesus to the whole world. According to Jesus, Jesus said we should pray for those who persecute us. So in the name of the God of Israel, we are praying for the people of Palestine for persecuting Israel. We the Israelites, we are praying for the Iranians for persecuting Israelites in the name of Yahshua, in the name of Yahweh.
Yehuda,
they want to do.
So why?
Question for me or who?
Please, I just want you to help me. Now, I'm your judge, so you have to. Any cross question I give you, make sure you answer, else you put yourself in trouble. So you are in court. So as you were saying to one of your followers that if you go to court, if he asks you answer yes or no, you have to give the answer. If he asks you to explain,
you explain, yeah.
Yeah, so now I'm asking you.
Okay.
Why did Jesus ask the people to pray for the enemies? To pray for the enemies for what?
You see, those who brought the New Testament, before they bring the New Testament, they studied something in the Old Testament. They saw the Old Testament God to be a violent God.
Violent God.
It is very
justice.
Yes,
justice
like that God say, if you go for someone's wife, you should be clear of. So in this case, they brought the Jesus to be a loving God. Oh, if you go for somebody's wife in the Old Testament, they have to kill you. But now, pray in the name of Jesus and God is going to forgive you. So they use the interest in people. It's like this phone worth 2,000 Ghana. But I met you and I know this phone, if you go to the shop, it's 2,000. And I say, oh, Charlie, Nana, this phone, you know it's 2,000. But I will give it to you 500. I stand on the interest in you. So I will spark your interest. I know that 2,000 phone and I'm giving to you 500. If I say you buy, then you say, hey, 500. That means I will eager your interest. Yes. So they eager the love in humanity to tell you that Jesus is love.
Yes.
That is why he came and died for your sin. And are you getting my point? So they created the New Testament to be a loving God. After studying the Old Testament, they say the God in the Old Testament is a vampire God. It's a wicked God. It's an angry God. But me, Jesus, I am you. If you become a Christian, you have to be boko. Because Jesus is love. That is how they did it.
So now, Jesus is asking the people to pray for the enemies. First question: to pray for them to repent, change, or do what?
He didn't say the type of prayers they should do.
No, we can pray against someone to die.
Jesus should have even said,
yes, we can pray against someone to, like, get blessing,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So what type of prayer Jesus asked the people to pray for the enemy? Because
the Bible writers didn't ask that if I were today. So if you were today, this will be the question.
Let's ask this question. What type of prayer Jesus is asking the people to pray for their enemy?
Because according to Christians, you have different types of prayers. We have prayers of repentance.
Yes.
We have prayers of how do you call it? Blessing.
Yes.
You have the prayers where you say, "May God power come on the person."
Yes.
So do you pray a good prayer for your enemies or a bad prayer for your enemies?
Because if Jesus said that we should pray for our enemies, he didn't specify that maybe this type of a prayer. So if I pray against, I'm praying all right, but I'm telling God to kill the enemy.
Yeah. But
it's a prayer too.
Jesus didn't say that.
Yes. So if I'm telling God to kill my enemies, it's a prayer. I'm still praying. I'm still following what Jesus said. But this is the case. I'm telling God to kill the enemy.
Banana, according to the Bible verse, that is not what Jesus means.
But what he didn't state it there.
But let me show you critically. Matthew 5:43.
Matthew 5:40. You have heard that it was said, love your friends and hate your enemies.
Wait. That means according to the Old Testament, is to hate your enemy. Yes. I don't even say according to the Old Testament because it's not in the Old Testament. Yes. According to Jesus, hate your enemy. Yes. If you hate your enemy, will you pray a good prayer for your enemy?
No.
Because you hate him, will you give him a good prayer? No. That means according to the Old Testament, if Jesus say we should hate our enemy, you will not pray a good prayer for your enemy. Now listen to Jesus. Continue.
But now I tell you, love your enemies.
So if you love your enemy, will you pray against them?
Oh, okay.
So it's not a prayer against.
So he didn't make mention of it directly, but indirectly
he's telling you they love them. If you love some people, you pray good prayer to them for them.
Someone that my last 2,000 Ghana cedi, he met me on the road and then pulled off a gun or a knife or something to snatch it from me. This person and then threatened to kill me. This person, you are saying that I should love him and pray for him. Who does that? Let's continue.
Luke 14. I am telling you, no Christian can practice what Jesus is doing. If you practice what Jesus is doing, sometimes you tend to be a fool. Is that Luke chapter 14, verse 12? Maybe feed that.
Yeah, so today we are continuing from last week, what we said or what we discussed, what we learned from the Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament gods, their prophets, their Jesus. What they said in the New Testament or what he said in the Old Testament compared to what they said in the New Testament. From the New Testament is Jesus and then the prophet like John, Matthew, Peter, Paul, and the rest. And then when you go to the Old Testament, it's God, the Old Testament God himself, and then also the prophets, Moses, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Habakkuk, and then all of them. What they said comparing to what's being said in the New Testament. So this is what we are learning. And the last week we had a part 1 of this, and then we are continuing. Mind you, this is Bible in Court and Nana Kwame, Justice Nana Kwame, and I have a prosecutor here, Yehuda Quintana. Yes, so we are continuing from here. And then let me go to YouTube and then read some comments from there. Yeah, so Veli, this is a great channel. Thank you, Teacher Yehuda. Can you please give us something on Isaiah 53 in future? Okay.
I will do that.
Yeah, we will look into that. Valley, we will look into that and then respond accordingly. As Christians are saying, it was referring to Jesus. Oh, okay. Isaiah chapter 53.
It's not about Jesus. The sovereign servant. It's a full topic. It's a very broad topic. I'll work on that.
Yeah, sure. So, Valley, man, we will work on that and then we will make sure that we respond accordingly. Yahuda.
Nana, if you're a footballer,
okay.
If you're a footballer, you have money.
Yes.
Then you want to do party. Will you invite footballers?
Of course.
Thank you. If you're a pastor, you have money. You want to do party. Will you invite pastors? Nana, but do you know according to Jesus, if you're a footballer, Then you want to do party. Don't invite any footballer.
Why?
Luke 14 verse 12. These are the reason I still say no one can practice Jesus. Jesus is coming to say something. If you're a Christian, if you have ever do a party before, if you invite these people, you have grudge with Jesus. You have problem with Jesus. Luke chapter 14 verse 12.
Luke chapter 14 verse 12. Then Jesus said to his hosts, when you give a lunch or a dinner.
When you give a lunch or a dinner, other Bible verse will tell you when you do a party.
Yes.
A lunch or a dinner.
Do not invite your friends.
One, Jesus said if you do a party, lunch or dinner, do not invite your friends.
Yes.
Now repeat there.
Okay. Then Jesus said to the hosts.
Jesus said to the host.
When you give a lunch or a dinner.
Jesus is talking to Christians, so I am not a Christian. Jesus said if you're a Christian, you do party, lunch or a dinner.
Do not invite your friends.
Number one, do not invite your friends.
Your brothers.
Don't invite your brothers.
Your relatives.
Your relatives, don't call them.
Or your rich neighbors.
Or your rich neighbors. Nana, you continue. Now, judge it for yourself. The last party your pastor did, judge it. The last party your elder did, judge it. I am telling you, no one can practice Jesus. Jesus said, if you invite people to your party, if you do a dinner, if you do lunch, any food, other eba, maybe you are a Nigerian guy. So this Bible verse, Oyedepo in Nigeria, Pastor Ibuka in Nigeria, any pastor in Nigeria, any pastor in Ghana, this is what your Bible is saying. What does the Bible say? Nana, Luke 14 verse 12.
Luke chapter 14 verse 12. Then Jesus said to his hosts. When you give a lunch or a dinner.
When you give a lunch or a dinner.
Do not invite your friends.
Don't call your friends. Don't invite them.
Your brothers.
Don't invite your brothers.
Your relatives.
Don't invite your relatives.
Or your rich neighbors.
Your rich neighbors.
For they will invite you back.
They will invite you back. Yeah, it's true.
And in this way, you will be paid for what you did.
So according to Jesus, if the footballer is doing party, don't call your brother your relatives.
So you are giving out dinner. Who are you giving out the dinner to?
He will tell you. Jesus will tell you. But before we read it down, I want to say that if this is true, nobody can practice what Jesus said. Nobody. You are telling me if I'm doing party, I shouldn't call my relative. I shouldn't call my relative. My mother shouldn't come to the party. My father shouldn't come to the party. My brother shouldn't come to the party. My sister shouldn't come to the party. My wife shouldn't come into the party. My wife who cooked the food should not come to the party. I shouldn't call my relatives. Jesus, what do you mean? What do you mean? So, in the Christian angle, when you apply logic, always Christians will prove Jesus' words to be nonsense. Jesus said, if you love me, you will follow me and you will practice what I do.
What I do.
So what I say.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Say, right.
So if you're a Christian, you don't practice what Jesus say. Indirectly, you don't follow Jesus. And this is what Jesus said. Nana, pick it and go down. Let's conclude. We are go.
So the 13.
The 13.
When you give a feast, invite the poor.
One. Invite the poor.
The cripple.
The cripple.
The lame.
The lame.
And the blind.
And the blind.
And you will be blessed because they are not able to pay you back.
Now I am asking you, how many Christians do lunch and they call the cripple, the poor, the lame, and the anifrafo? How many Christians are doing that? I know someone will tell me they go to the orphanage. Jesus didn't say orphanage. Jesus said if you do party, don't call your mother. Don't call your relatives. Don't call your friends. Your rich neighbors. Don't call them. Call the poor.
The cripple.
The cripple. The lame.
The blind.
The blind. Go and call them. So I am asking, if Jesus is really making sense to Christians, why Christians cannot practice this? And how many Christians can cook food for a party without inviting their relatives? So, last time I saw Kumichacha, Papa Penny and Aboji Sebebre Fita, Odidi, he was eating outside. Nakamara Danoso. And I said, Kumichacha, today you are here. Somebody invite you to a dinner and you are enjoying. Forgetting Luke 14, verse 12. Kum Chacha, I know you are not the one who did the party. But Kum Chacha, this is the best time when you get to the party, you pull your Bible and tell them, oh, Mr. Man, Asem Kum Chacha, a video da ho. Me will say Kum Chacha ye invite no. Sikani be invited me nim sa sikani no. Enye Kum Chacha ne ye party no. But Kum Chacha claim so we sofo okrum ha. Yesi oni Bible mu. Kum Chacha enka eda na wo party na ase no. Ye di aduane ni si wo no. Na nka wafa Bible. Na wa quote Mark Luke chapter 14 verse 12. Say Jesus say, wo ye party a memfre wo namfofo, wo rich neighbors, wo relative. Memfre wo fie pamfo. Na mbom fra nifrafo, akwatafo, ebubuafo, omu eso asi no mu bedidi. Na nka wo Kum Chacha, wo preach omu sa Bible verse we wo ho. But me say na Kum Chacha mi atene no mye egu na afunum.
Yahuda, if I leave Yahuda, he will bring trouble upon me, the judge. You know, I'm a judge, and then I know the law, so I won't let Yahuda cross his boundary. So, Florent, Massa, Central African Republic, listen, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we've seen you. And then we have Kofi, Jesus love you. Isn't Jesus who commanded Moses to build the ark though? What do you mean Moses versus Jesus? Yeah, so Moses versus Jesus, it practically Old Testament, maybe you didn't follow from last week, or maybe you can go and watch.
Yeah, you should go back. If you are saying we will explain things a bit,
it will be we are comparing the Old Testament and the New Testament. Things that being said in the Old Testament and the things that being said in the New Testament. Are they the same from one God, from the same God, by different authors? But they are not the same. Not the same in a concept that maybe this one is saying 1, 2, and then this one is saying 1, 4. This one is saying positive, and then this one is saying
negative.
This one is saying left. This one is saying
right.
So always they are confronting each other. They are contradicting each other. They are going in. How do you put it? Magnetic field. You put two magnets together, positive and negative, positive and positive, and then they will repel.
Yeah.
This is what we are trying to break it down. The Old Testament is saying something, and then the New Testament will counter and say that no, don't do this.
This is the best time you use the right word, counter.
Yes.
So Jesus is countering Moses.
Yes. Because the Moses will say this, Isaiah will say this,
and Jesus will counter them.
Jesus will say this.
But they will come and give you Bible verse that Jesus says he did not come and abolish the law.
But he said that. Because he's saying that according to even the one that we are saying today, it was said in the Old Testament that if you go and if you sleep with someone's wife, where you've committed
adultery.
But then Jesus is saying,
even if you
have a look at
the person,
is someone's wife or not, just you having feeling like you've committed adultery.
This doesn't make sense.
So is it adding up, taking from, or maybe abolishing it completely? So we are saying it is contradicting each other. That's what we are saying, countering. Which one is counterfeit now? Now we are not comparing Moses and then Jesus. We are comparing the Old Testament
and the New Testament.
Basically, the Old Testament, if you talk about Moses in the Old Testament, he was someone that was really close to God. And then he will say something in the Old Testament, giving laws in the Old Testament, and then Jesus, will come, and then you are saying something contradictory.
Nana.
So Kofi Jesus, this is what we are trying to understand. We are not saying anything. Davis, sorry, Davis 4K. Prosecutor Yahuda and Jed Nana following Kenya from Kenya. Oh, following Kenya from Kenya. Okay. Yeah, Davis, thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Please do well to share. After watching this video, share, like, comment, and then let's go. Yahuda Quintana, let's continue.
Nana, I think I've done with Moses and Jesus.
Yes, okay.
Because I even started Micah, that was the Bible verse I wanted to quote. Okay. Micah chapter 4 verse 1.
Okay.
Micah 4:1. But the first was Isaiah chapter 2 verse 1. Oh. So now, let's go to Micah chapter 4 verse 1. Those who are following, I am saying that the Old Testament has different concept. Jesus has different concept.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So here,
Micah 4:1.
Micah chapter 4 verse 1. The Lord reign in Zion.
The Lord reigns in Zion.
In days to come, the mountain where the temple stands will be the highest one of all.
Thank you, prophecy.
Towering above all the hills.
All the hills.
My nation will come streaming to it.
Yes.
And their people will say, let us go up the hill of the
Lord,
the temple of Israel's God. He will teach us what he wants us to do.
Yeah.
We will walk in the path he has chosen.
Yeah.
The Lord's teaching comes from Jerusalem. From Zion, he speaks to his people.
Thank you. So according to Micah and Isaiah chapter 2, a time is coming. People,
okay, so it wasn't only Isaiah.
It wasn't only Isaiah. But Jesus came in John chapter 4, 19 to 20, say, no, nobody will go there.
So, what the Isaiah said, and then Micah said, all these prophets.
Yes, they are saying one thing.
One thing.
But Jesus came and counter them.
So which one should we follow now?
I don't know.
Now we have 3 people. If you go to court, maybe we have 3 people for witness or something. Majority carries the vote.
No.
Right, so now Isaiah and then Micah are saying that there will be a time that people will do what
and go to Zion.
And then Jesus is saying that
nobody's gonna go there.
Time is coming.
Nobody will go there. But people worship the God in a spirit and in truth. But Isaiah and Micah didn't say they will worship spirit and truth, but they will go to Jerusalem. So Jesus has contradicted Micah and Isaiah. No. I want to start asking my questions.
Okay.
Question number 1.
Yes.
According
please, before you start asking your question, I'm not Christian. Don't direct your question. I'm Jed. You are Jed today.
Okay, so
you are in court today, so behave.
So the question goes to Christians. Now you know something. Anytime you tell Christians that they are Jesus and their Bible stories are allegories, it's not real, it's a fiction, they will have some places they will be showing to you. A place like they will tell you where Jesus was buried. They will tell you even River Jordan. They will tell you that the boat of Noah. They will tell you that even Sodom and Gomorrah. They will try to get some locations which is not true to show that all that stories existed.
Okay.
I have a question. This question for all Christians to come and answer.
Okay.
Where is Garden of Eden located? If you can show us where Jesus was buried. If you can show us where Jesus was crucified, I want to know where the Garden of Eden is located. Don't come and tell me that one is spiritual. Because where the crucified Jesus wasn't spiritual. If you can show me there. Where you say Jesus was buried wasn't spiritual. If you can show me there. Where Sodom and Gomorrah, if you can show me there. Don't come and tell me the Garden of Eden is spiritual. So I'm waiting for Christians. I want to know where the Garden of Eden is located. You see, we have been brainwashed to the extent that we cannot even bear our own names. I am telling you the true fact that this is the time Africans have to wake up and throw this book away. Nana, from here, I'll go to Populio. Now, we have St. Joseph, St. Augustine, St. Mary, St. Luke. But you will not come to our country and listen to St. Ayedu, no St. Kawanku, no St. Ezieku, no St. Yaka, no St. Lamisi, no St. Ibube, no St. Balogun, no St. Asantewa, no St. Opraka. So this is the time we have to stop calling to their saint and call to our saint, our ancestors.
So, Yoda, let's open this one up a bit.
Okay.
If we say the word saint, what's the meaning of the saint?
They say saint means pure people.
Pure people.
So they will tell you Luke was pure.
And then what do you qualify them to be that pure? Because they are of human beings the same as my
yes.
My dead grandmom, their ancestors.
So we are going to we will replace Saint Joseph, we will put Ezieku there. St. Augustine, we will put Ojumora there. St. Luke, we will put St. Balogun there. St. Mary, we will put Asantewa there.
Because right now, they are calling our ancestors as demons.
Nana, you know,
And then they are calling their saints.
Yes.
Why should I follow someone's ancestors and then call them saints and
leave my own
demonized mind, calling them evil?
That is the highest brainwash. So, Nana,
if you are calling them the same, you are calling them the same. If not, we are not calling them at all.
Nana, you know something?
Which one is demon?
Nana, you know something? The black man God is white, but the black man Satan is black. And yes.
Which one is this?
Yes. When they brought Jesus to us, Jesus is in a white form. When they give us Satan, Satan is a black form. And still the black man don't want to think.
Question it.
Yes, because I'm coming. Now, let's go.
Let's go. So we are continuing.
We are continuing. Christians should stop diverting attention.
Okay.
Pope Leo came to apologize to Africans. I'm taking Africans because I'm an African. In 1452, Pope Nicholas signed the death warrant of black people.
Really?
Yes. Tell them when you go to the black land, when you go to the Africans, go and loot them, scatter them, kill them, loot everything that belongs to them. Now, the ancestors of Pope Nicholas, which is Pope Leo, realized that they committed crime.
Right.
So he said he came for apology. Let me say this. To a logic person like me, it is not apology. It is confession. Pope Leo didn't apologize. Pope Leo came and confessed. Pope Leo is like a murderer, a crime committer, a robber, a thief who came out to the police station and confessed, I committed crime. I am a murderer. So what Pope Leo did is not an apology. It's a confession. He came to confess that, yes, I am a crime committer. Now, Nana, I brought something here.
Hey.
Today I brought something into the studio.
In court.
I brought something in court. Aha. If the camera can see me, let the camera snap me.
Yes.
Let the camera see me. Nana, until Pope Leo and the Roman Empire, the Roman Catholic, meet me in court.
Yes.
Now, this is my chain.
Okay, yeah.
I think you can see it.
Yeah.
Yes. Every black conscious person should share this video. Pope Leo said he came and apologized for the crime they committed, for making black people slave. I have a question for Pope Leo. Pope Leo, come to the world and say this. Are you apologizing for the physical chain or the mental one? This is my question. If you don't get me, let me repeat myself.
All of them are working still.
If you don't get me, let me repeat myself. Pope Leo, are you apologizing the chain in our hands or the chain in our brain? Because when you came to Africa, you first came with this. You took this one away and you replaced this one. You took the one in our hands away and you replaced the one in our brain. I'll quote it from the Bible. It's in the Bible. So now, my question to Pope Leo, who claim he came for apology, is which one are you apologizing for? The physical chain or the mental chain? Are you apologizing for the hand chain or the brain chain? Come out and tell the whole world. We came to Africa first with the physical chain. Later, we came with the brain chain, which is the Bible. So I still want to know which one you are apologizing for. Now, Nana, someone will say, why am I saying the Bible is a...
I won't cut you. This is very fascinating. And then anytime I see something like this, especially the chain, anytime I see it, I get like emotional. And then if care not taken, I start maybe sharing tears. You see, at times you see some videos of dungeons, like big chains with their hands, their legs, and then even some as a chain. If you try to run or do something, it will make sound and then they will catch you. Hey, it's big pillars having this chain. How wicked can a person be?
We will go there. One day we will go there. Nana, I want to leave a research here. I won't conclude the research. I want to give them homework on conscious vibe. a man called Isaac Sagbadre in 1701. Go and do research about a man called Isaac Sagbadre in Ghana. He's a Ghana in 1701. What did he did? Or what did he do in his time? He was a priest. And you see research and you cry. So, this is the chain. When they were preaching the Bible to your ancestor, the chain was in their hands. The chain was in their neck while they were preaching the Bible. So, Nana, let's go inside the Bible. Let me show you the Bible verses they were preaching.
Yeah, before we go to the Bible, let me read this from our viewers and then we go. Makuchu say, I'm the same people Nicholas legitimized African slavery in the year
1452. Yeah.
It was continued by its successor, Pope Alexander. And then earliest church people kill Galileo for propounding the theory of the solar system, which states that the 9 planets rotated around the sun. Yeah, David, we learn every day. Sure, we learn every day, David. Yeah, thank you. Please do well to share, subscribe, and like, bring in your comments.
Hey, Nana.
Yeah,
this is.
Let's continue from here.
You start from knowledge.
Yeah.
You see that where they write knowledge.
Okay.
I am about to quote a letter. Go and search for a letter from King Leopold II to the Congolese.
Yes.
The letter is plenty, but I want to read a portion.
Yes.
How they use the Bible to colonize our brain. When King Leopold sent the missionaries to Congo, this was what he wrote in the letter. And what he wrote in the letter appeared in the New Testament, which is Luke 6 verse 20. Now, Nana,
as you start from, you go or where?
You see some knowledge. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you see.
Knowledge on the first paragraph or the second.
Let me show it to you. You see where they say, knowledge of the gospel. The knowledge of the gospel.
Okay.
Yes, the knowledge of the gospel. Watch it well. I'm reading the King Leopold the letter. Now, if you can't get it, let me read it from here. It's plenty. So if you can't get it, you let me read it from here. So Nana, I'm reading it from here.
Yeah, let's go.
He said, yes, knowledge of the gospel.
Okay.
Allow you to find, test, adding, and encouraging your fellows to love poverty. Like happy are the poor, because they will inherit the heaven. So when King Leopold II wrote,
can you send this one to me and then I read it from the big screen and then you do the
interpret. Okay.
Yes. Makucho is saying, accusing him of preaching heresy. Worse still, the theory was later confirmed by the scientists. Yeah. And then Yahuda will say, Yahuda, you are correct. Yeah. The letter was written in the year 1883.
Yes, 1883.
The letter was written shortly before the Berlin
Conference. So, Nana, I am sending it to you.
Yeah, sure. So let me read it from here for you and then.
So that everybody will get it.
Yes, yes.
So, Nana, check it. It has come.
Yeah.
Take time, pick it one after the other.
Okay.
The letter he wrote, he said something. King Leopold wrote a letter for the missionaries to bring it to Africa. Congo. When they reach Congo, he said something in the letter.
Yes.
Let's hear what he said.
All right. So your knowledge of the gospel will allow you to find this ordering.
The knowledge. Wait. Now I want to pick it.
Okay.
The knowledge of the gospel will allow you
to find tests. Ordering. Encouraging your followers to love poverty.
Yes. He said when the missionary come, they should preach the black people. They should preach your father. Encourage them to love poverty. Now he want to quote a Bible verse to support it. This is why I say the Bible is a mental chain. They took this one away, replaced this one. Now continue there.
Like happier are the poor because they will inherit the heaven.
Now he quoted the Bible verse, Luke 6:20. This is where he quoted from. They should keep preaching them. They should love poverty. They should love poverty. They should love poverty. So they were quoting them. Luke chapter 6 and verse 20.
Luke chapter 6 verse 20.
Yes.
Jesus looked at his disciple and said.
Jesus looked at his disciples and said.
Happy are you poor.
Happy are you poor.
The kingdom of God is yours.
The kingdom of God is yours. Now get back to how do you call it? King Leopold letter to the Congolese.
Happy are the poor because they will inherit the heaven.
This is what King Leopold, this is the Bible verse King Leopold quoted for his missionaries to the Congolese, telling them when they get to Africa, they should teach them black people we should love poverty because they saw the rubber in Congo. They saw the gold in Africa. They saw the bauxite. They saw the lithium. So they were quoting them, poor are you, for you will inherit the kingdom of God.
And then he continues, it's very difficult for the rich to enter the kingdom of God.
Yeah, it's rich for the Mark. He quoted the book of Matthew.
That's what Jesus is saying. It will be very easy to for a rich person.
Now I'm coming. He said it's very easy for the needle to go to the camel.
Yes.
And it is very difficult for the rich
man to go to heaven.
This is what they were preaching as. So if I'm telling you the Bible is a chain, so Africa became poor because of the Bible.
Yes.
Because when they brought the Bible,
they taught us to love
poverty
and then be happier.
Be happy. Yes. We inherit heaven. So we shouldn't care. Why we shouldn't care? Colossians chapter 3. I am giving you slave verses. When they brought the Bible, this is called the slave verses. 1, Luke 6:20. Poor are you, for you shall inherit the kingdom of God.
Kingdom of God.
Happy are you. If you are poor, you inherit the kingdom of God. Colossians 3:1.
Colossians chapter 3 verse 1. You have been raised to life with Christ.
You have been raised with life with Christ.
So set your hearts on the things that are in heaven.
Now, here even say heart. Another Bible verse will tell you, set your mind on things that in heaven. So but
not on the one on the
No, the Bible will say what you want to say. So take time. Somebody will say we want to add something. So take time. So when they came to Africa, this was the Bible verses they were quoting for black people. Set your brain or set your heart in things in heaven. So you have to take your brain into the sky for you not to focus on the earth. Now continue, let's go.
Where Christ sits on his throne at his right side of God.
Where Christ sits on his throne at the right side of God.
Keep your mind fixed on things there.
Thank you, mind. They took our mind from our gold. They fix our mind there. This is, I call it the slavery Bible verses. Continue.
Not on things on earth.
Not on the gold on the earth.
For you have died.
Not on the gold on the earth. Not on the rubber. Not on the
but
side.
We are living on this earth.
Yes, because they see we are living on this earth.
We knew all these things.
And they know they don't have it. So the only thing they can do to get it is to take your brain from it, fix your brain in the sky. That is why Africa became poor until now. And when you are saying, somebody will tell you it is our leaders, if not a Muslim, he's a Christian. They were all brainwashed with the Bible. So I am still asking Pope Leo, he should come out to the whole world and confess. Pope Leo, you didn't apologize. You came out and confessed, but you still have a work to do. Are you confessing for the physical chain? Are you apologizing for the physical chain? Or you are confessing for the mental one? Pope Leo, are you apologizing for the Bible you people brought? Now let me open something here.
Yeah, our time is.
Hey, our time. This time
now is 4 p.m.
So
yeah, and then we have something else to do.
So guys, you people will not come and buy time for me. You people will not come and buy time for me.
Nana. Yes.
This is image.
Yes.
Boss, for image into for me to
yes. Yeah, so let the image be on and then you talk.
Okay, bring the image. Nana, I put this in. They say give your life to Jesus. So I am asking them, which of the Jesus should I give my life to? You know what Christians are doing now? If you put such an image, they will tell you this is not the real Jesus. Thank you. If you people can know this is not the real Jesus, show me the real Jesus. I am waiting for the real Jesus. I want to see the real picture of Jesus. Hey, let me tell you something. These people are changing the narrative. They are now telling you Jesus is not white. Jesus is black. Jesus is black. Was Jesus born by your mother or by your father? Jesus is black, eh? So Jesus is born by your mother or your father. You people cannot deceive the world again, no. I saw this picture. He said, give your life to Jesus. and I ask him, which of the Jesus? And he is telling me, but this is not the real Jesus. Jesus is black. I am still waiting for the picture of Jesus until now, and he cannot provide. We are no keys. I am here to enlighten black people. I am here to wake up the sleeping lion, the African giant, the African lions who has been sleeping in the name of religion for so many years. It's time we have to wake up and reclaim what belongs to us. Nana, you got it?
Yeah, we got it.
That is the picture. So Nana, I asked a question. They say give your life to Jesus. And I asked them.
All these versions of Jesus.
I was asking them which one should I give my life. And you know what they were telling me?
Yes.
This is not the real Jesus. They say Jesus is black. Jesus. And I'm asking them, they should bring the black Jesus.
But there's no black one.
Nana, they will tell you if there's no black here, they will tell you this is not the real picture of Jesus. I am waiting for the real picture of Jesus. Now let me say something. A decorated monkey can never behave like a human being. No matter how you paint Jesus, either black color or yellow color, Jesus never existed. Nana, I think you say my time is off.
Our time.
I am saying this one for life. Okay. For last.
Okay.
Pope Leo is not apologizing from his heart. The white man discovers something from the black man or in the black man. The white man sees that we are easily to forgive and forget.
Yes.
So they want to apologize. After the apology, they will still come back and tighten the colonization. So I was asking a question. Imagine we the blacks enslaved the white. Imagine what the white did. What Pope Leo and his descendants did to black people. Imagine we are the people who do to them. Will they accept this apology
or not?
Not. They won't accept. Pope Leo, we will never allow the same snake bite us twice. We are not going to allow you people to colonize us again. We say enough is enough. Come out. Tell the whole world Christianity is from you. Because the first person you came to Africa, you brought Roman Catholic Church. That was where we get the Protestant, the Anglican, the Methodist, and the Presby. Finally, we get the Pentecostal and the Charismatic. Nana, it's my time off.
Your time is up. Give me the evidence you brought in court. Let me use to do my verdict and then the Bible as well. Yeah, so this is Bible in court. As you've heard from Yehuda Quintana, prosecutor Yehuda Quintana. In fact, he's very knowledgeable, and then don't take whatever that he's saying for granted. Well, whatever that he's saying, as he said earlier, he has been a pastor before. He has been a Christian, devoted Christian, to extend a pastor preaching. So whatever that he's saying, don't take for granted. Don't you sit somewhere and then be saying that he don't even know what he's saying. Yes, he really do. And then even know more than you, what you think that he knows, or what you think that you know. This is Bible in Court here on Conscious Vice TV. This is a court in Conscious Vice Studio. Today, from last week, we were comparing the Old Testament God to the New Testament God. The prophets in the Old Testament God to Jesus Christ. What were being said in the Old Testament to what were being said
in the New Testament.
And then today we continue from Micah, Isaiah, Moses, what they said in the Old Testament comparing to what Jesus said in the New Testament. Whatever that's being said in the Old Testament by these prophets were counted by Jesus Christ. So here's the question. Where did all these prophets got their prophecies from? Which God? And then which God is Jesus Christ also getting his words from? Is it the same God or not? So on the verdict of this particular show, or this particular segment that we are about to end, I'm saying that per the evidence, per the verses Yehuda Quintana, prosecutor Yehuda Quintana provided, we end up saying that the Old Testament God still is different from the New Testament God. Jesus is the New Testament God, or whatever whatever that he's saying is in contradictory to the ones that the Old Testament are saying. Either the God himself or the prophet is totally different. Totally in contradictory. So no Christians should sit out there and say that. Maybe some Christians are saying the Old Testament is past and gone, and the New Testament is what you are following. But there are things that Jesus Christ is saying
in the New Testament
too, that is very difficult for you as a Christian to follow. He said that if someone wrong you, your enemy, someone want to persecute you, pray for that person. How can you tell me this? Jesus is saying, if someone, you look at a lady, either married or unmarried, and then you get feeling for the lady, you've committed adultery. Like Jesus says, if he says someone is a fool, you go to hell. But himself, he labels someone or others as blind fools. This is Bible in court. And then finally, I would have added this. Pope Leo, what are you apologizing for? Because we know you people came here with this. You people came here. You go to the dungeons. Come here. Come to West Africa. Come to Ghana. You came to the dungeons. You chain our brothers, our grandfathers, our mothers, our big brothers that they were having the story. You chained them with this. We're having the castles, the dungeons, the churches were up, and the dungeons were down. You chained them with this. You went with this and then brought this one. You promised whatever heaven, whatever you promise in this Bible, all of them will be seen after death. That will go to heaven. And that's not if you die and they will not see anything.
Nana, that is why I say I'll become the president of America if I die.
Yes.
Nana, I'll become the president of America if I die. Do you believe that? Nana, do you believe that?
Yeah, it's a belief. So as Christians are believing that when they die,
they will go to heaven. Me too. If I die, I'll be the president of America.
Someone came with this. Tell you are our ancestors with this. Their legs, their necks, their hands, and then having church as well. And they later came with this, and this same person who came with this, later came with this, so, and then you accepted this as a word of God.
So they did it this way. They give you the sword and the cross is following. They give you the Bible and chain is following. They give you the Bible, the chain will follow.
This is Bible in court. As usual, today I'm very, very heated. This is Jed Nana Kwame, and then I had here Yehuda Quintana. This is where we bring this show to an and then we will meet again next week. Yes, we will meet every Wednesday. Shout out to all our viewers for
we need more time. So our followers to come and buy time here.
Buy time.
We need more time.
This show. I mean, Yehuda has a lot to teach. A lot. And then I heard Yehuda was saying that they are going to create anti-missionary school.
Anti-missionary school.
Yes.
We are starting.
We have to start anti-missionary.
Teach the children.
What these people came as missionaries to do in this Africa is very mind-blowing and then very distorting that we need to uproot them. Shout out to all our viewers from Kenya, Nairobi, Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, America. Shout out to Mr.
South Sudan.
Yeah, Sudan, all of these people, Congolese. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to Mr. Rega Ambassador for right from the state, United States of America, Connecticut. And then shout out to the production team for making our studio look very nice. And then shout out to the management.
Big up to Junior.
Yeah, Junior. Mr. Rega Ambassador, and then Yehuda Quintana himself. Yeah, so this is where we bring this show to an end. I'll go by the name Nana Kwame. Shout out to Akiachema. Yeah, one big mother there. The mother of Nana Kwame Young Vibes me sitting here. So, and then shout out to all my loved ones, the sports team, and all the entertainment team. Anyone in Controversy TV premises, shout out to all of you. And then we'll meet again next week, same time. Shout out.
Rise up, let the world see. The heartbeat of Africa on your TV. From the streets to the stage, we carry the flame. Conscious vibes forever.